Hey, hello again, Ant-Man Able here. A quick look video. This SK3 Fallkniven that I just bought. Just line them up a bit better in the camera view there. I'm still really liking it, loving it. Great little knife. I've just had it around home, been using it to cut. Great sharpness, great feel on the knife. Little 3-finger type knife. I think I mentioned in my first introduction video about the knife that the sheath. This is the sheath here for it. That's a well-made sheath with the dangler, but don't know if I particularly like the dangler. I can understand the dangler because it hangs sort of below your belt line, and that sort of thing makes it a bit handy to grab for your hand rather than having it too high up on your hip. But looking maybe have a belt loop on the back there. So I got some leather here, and I was looking for some designs that I could maybe look at making a prototype, that sort of thing. But then I came across a creative man, bought a couple of things off him in the past, and he had a sheath, basically just what I wanted. This is for a different knife, one of the other knives that he sells here, but this type of sheath, this is elongated belt loop, so it fits about a 1.5 inch belt, goes vertically through the slot there or horizontally. But the web belt I use is about 1 3/4 inch, I think it is, and so it just wraps around the top there a little bit, and I can slide it on. Fits on my left hand side, just past my belt buckle here. Really fits neatly, and it's a lot better made than what I would be able to do, so it's always nice to make something yourself, but this one fits really well. So just slide it in, clips up, just long enough at the back there. Really nicely made, good quality leather. So you can just pop this open. I pushed it in sort of all the way. Don't need to push it in all the way. And slide it out. So I'm really happy with this knife, really happy. Makes a great set for carrying around. Around town I don't plan on carrying it. I just have a pocket knife in my pocket, one of the pocket knives if I need a knife. So great sheath. I just put it on the side there. But I pulled these other knives out, these smaller ones I've got, just to show them. I've got a WM1, great knife, had it a while now. Great knife, used in the bush, that sort of thing. Blade length, you can see, is pretty close to the same length, though slightly different design. And of course the handle's got 1 inch longer, so WM1 is more a 4-finger type grip. And this one more of a 3-finger. This one here is the Cold Steel Mini Pendulum Hunter. Found it in the drawer there. I'd sort of forgotten that I'd had it. But nice little knife, pretty cheap to buy, but they work well. This is VG1 steel, so obviously a difference in steel quality and been laminated, just straight VG1, and obviously a significant difference in price as well. But you can see there the size, blade length, pretty close to the same, blade shape, pretty close to the same, handle marginally longer on the Cold Steel just because this little tail part hangs out the back there. But these little minis have got a good reputation. Here's my embler. I just still keep looking at this, admiring this knife. Haven't used it too much just yet, but I am hoping to have a weekend away in the bush in a few weeks time, so I'm thinking of taking this one, but still a bit nervous. Obviously you worry a bit about the price of knives, but it is made to be used, and the Dutch bushcraft guys use theirs for cutting and splitting some wood and doing those things, and it handled it really well. So still very impressed with my embler. Underneath here, this bottom one is the Freeman, a Freeman knife. Had this for a while, used it a few bush trips. Great knife, S35BN steel, but I just brought it out to show size wise. So size, pretty close to the same blade length, except the finger choil here cuts a little bit off there. But handle, good handle, just on the 4-finger range again. Reasonable weight, great knife. So anyway, back to the sheaths. I had this original sheath. This is the other one I got, so I'll be using that one. The WM1 sheath. Oh yeah, the WM1. I thought it might fit in here. But use this as well, so it'll be pretty cool. But because of the handle there, just a little bit too long for the fold over to work. So I think just for my own interest, my own fun, I'll try and make one of these type sheaths that'll fit the WM1. So I just need to make this flap over just a little bit longer. Should work, but at least I've got something to copy off now. That'll be cool. Try and make that, see how we go. WM1 sheath here. This sort of fits in pretty good. And the clip over, so I could use a WM1 sheath with this if I wanted to. Just a little bit of a friction fit because this part here doesn't work. A little tab that locks in doesn't work there. But similarly, the cold steel mini hunter works as well. Locks in. This clips over the top, so I could use it like that too. If I wanted a plastic type sheath, I could either use the WM1 or this one here. So yeah, I didn't realise that till I was looking at sheaths and looking at different knives. So, but I'm still liking this leather sheath. It's really, really nice. But yeah, for this one, really good. So I got some good options here. I've really truly been blessed with being able to get some great knives like this. Really good. So there we have it. Thanks for watching. This is Ant-Man to Enable. Remember, be prepared, be ready, stay alert, particularly in these crazy times we live. Bye bye for now.